Hello, Austin and Mark. It's Patrick here, Strategic Lead Services. Austin, once again, I just want to thank you for taking the call with me the other day. It was a pleasure speaking with you. And as promised here, I wanted to send up this follow-up market review video for Dana and Dana and give you a solid look at where you stand in online search and where there's opportunities for growth for you in the personal injury market in Rhode Island. So currently, where do you stand in the online search? Well, we've got I typed in personal injury lawyer, Rhode Island here. Currently, you're not on page 1, I believe, for personal injury. You're listing on the 3rd page here. Here you are at the top of the 3rd page. And then I did another search for medical or just malpractice. I do know you had some ads for this. Currently, they're not showing up in the top positions. And I believe for as far as organic is concerned, you were on the 5th page here, actually. It may be the 6th page. So here you are at the top of the 6th page for medical malpractice. So as you know, it really is important to not only just be on the first page of Google, but you really want to be in the top 3 map pack listings and the top 3 organic results. As we know, 98% of the business happens within these top 3 here in the map pack and the top 3 in the organic. If you're not there, most likely you are missing out on that online traffic unless you have optimized ads that are up here. And the way you compete there is through search engine optimization, which is a very valuable strategy. I still highly recommend doing that even alongside pay-per-click. However, if you're not there currently, it's going to take some time for that to kick in. And based on where you stand as Dana and Dana, I would say paid traffic is really your best bet. And it's a really good option for generating the leads that you want to see, getting more calls in, and ultimately getting more cases through your doors. With the way we structure our campaigns, we gain the top position of Google right away because we're optimizing our ads. We're making our ads most relevant to what individuals are searching for. So you can start to experience those leads right away. And when you're factoring in this formula like we do, and where you're focusing on quality score, you're going to end up getting higher ad rank, paying less for those ads. We've found that we're paying quite a bit less in the personal injury campaigns that we've run than most people, in getting more leads as a result of it. So when you follow this formula that's displayed in this infographic, Google determines the cost you pay per click based upon this quality score. That's where we focus a lot of our effort in structuring our campaigns. We make sure that the ads that you're running have the highest quality score, so you can be like advertiser 1 here, pay the least, get the best ad rank, as opposed to advertiser 4, who's paying the most, has the least quality score. We're going to make sure that your ads look more like this guy at the top, who has a more optimized ad. We include and make sure that you have these extensions as much as possible, whenever possible. We're making sure those ads are relevant, because to the degree that you optimize it, you increase that quality score, lower your cost, increase your ad rank, and ultimately get more leads in. 60% of the time, you're going to see these standard ads, and this is what you want to avoid. So one thing you mentioned, Austin, is that you've been seeing some inconsistencies with reporting from your current marketing group. I wanted to add this in there because we track every lead that comes in. This is just a screenshot from a call campaign. We send this and more detail. We know how many calls are coming in. We know when they're coming in, what time of day, what days they're coming in, and we track this to improve our own performance, but also we're able to show you the value that we're bringing in through these reports as well. We track the form leads that come in, and what we do is we have some pretty unique ways of getting our leads to fill out longer forms. And as a result, you get more information. You're able to pre-qualify these leads and determine whether they're more viable cases right away. They also become invested in your process. They want to hear back from you, and it's going to increase conversion when you get on the phone with them and start talking with them about their potential case. So why do some of your top competitors have a map spot currently and you don't? Well, the simple answer is that chances are they have more powerful backlinks, more backlinks, and more citations than you do currently. So we'll just take the example of Bottaro Law Firm, since they're pretty much number one across the board in personal injury in Rhode Island, and this is a SEO tool I use. And what it's showing us for Bottaro Law is they have 309 different domains pointing back to their website, creating nearly 4,000 external backlinks, which has generated a trust flow of 17 and a citation flow of 31. These are the metrics in Rhode Island that are allowing them to get the number one spot in most of the personal injury positions. If we take a look at your site just in comparison, you have 56 referring domains, around 400 backlinks, and this is only generating a 4 trust flow and a citation flow for 7. These numbers are quite low, especially where your group has been running an SEO campaign. You would typically want to see a good amount higher than this. So you can really see the difference in why they're at number one versus your site, which may be on page 2 or 3, and the example of 6 for malpractice. So basically what's going on there is they've built more citations and they have more backlinks to you, more authoritative sites pointing to their website. And basically the way I would explain this is when we take on a campaign, if we were taking on your SEO campaign right now, the first thing we'd do with your map pack, there are over 50 factors that go into citations. Anywhere your name, address, and phone number is listed online, and mostly in online directories, we would go and we'd build over 400 citations for you, starting off with putting them here in these main spots like Yahoo Local, Yelp. We also know where your competitor has built their citations. Here's Bottaro Law Firm, and we know exactly where they're putting their citations. We're going to do every citation that they have and more. We also know where the top law firm directories are, and we're going to make sure that you're in as many, if not all, of those, so that you have the best chance of ranking in the map pack possible. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to increase your backlinks. We know that it's all about quality, it's not about quantity. You want to get the highest authority sites pointing to your website over time. We've developed some relationships with these different individuals. We've been able to get links from entrepreneur.com, just to name a few. You want to make sure that you have niche specific backlinks, like other legal websites pointing to your website, Chamber of Commerce links. These type of things are the things that we do in our SEO campaigns to help competitors rank faster and to get into those top 3 spots. So before I move on, I need to pop over here and I've got Bataro Law plugged into another one of our SEO tools, SEMrush. Really what this is showing us is that they have an expected traffic into their site, this monthly traffic of around 927. And if you were trying to repeat that, you were trying to create the same amount of traffic for the keywords that they are currently ranking for, if you were running a campaign in AdWords, you would have to pay $16,500 about to generate the same amount of traffic. Currently, this is where you stand. It's only showing a traffic of 6 that's generating a value of $74 as opposed to this. So the value of ranking number 1 organically as Bataro can be quite valuable. If you were going to spend $16,500 in ad spend in AdWords, what you would be able to expect is about 10 to 12 cases per month. That's the benefit of ranking number 1 organically. So what we're seeing here for you is that you're not ranked in the top 3 in Google Map Pack. You're not ranked 3 in the top for organic. So it's going to require more SEO to get there if you want to compete on that level. Currently, you may not be visible to the clients that are searching for you in your personal injury services, and the ads that are currently being run may not be optimized in all cases. So what this means for you is, well, first of all, I've taken an in-depth look at the Rhode Island personal injury market, and I've already determined that there's enough search volume here to make it mutually beneficial for the both of us. From what I've seen, no one is truly taking advantage of pay-per-click as much as they possibly can, and right now you're in a really good position to capitalize on the market using paid search more than anyone else if you start to implement the way we structure our campaigns right now. So what is it that we can do for you? Well, with an appropriate investment, we're confident we're going to bring you in more cases each month. That really depends on how many more cases you want. Depending on how many more cases, it will determine the investment. And then we know through remarketing and optimizing the ads, you're going to start to experience a lower cost to acquire these clients over time and improve your ROI overall. So that means you'll either be spending less to get the same amount of cases or spending the same amount and getting more cases as a result. Once again, we can also help you refine your marketing strategy to attract the more ideal clients that you mentioned before, more of the wrongful death, medical malpractice, catastrophic injury, and of course, the more leads that you're bringing in, the more chance you have of coming across these more valuable clients. Well, with that said, I am looking forward to speaking with you when we speak again. I would like to talk to you about the possibilities of running a trial, what that may look like, and so that you can actually begin to see these results for yourself and what really is possible for you in personal injury. So thank you, Austin. I look forward to speaking with you soon.